And the thing is, like, you could be trained up for your race. You could be physically fit, cardio, everything like that. If you have a GI issue, that could just ruin your day and you're done. So you could be at
I
like,
mean, that's the case for me, and I don't run.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Good Times and the Greatest. My name's Johnny Goodtimes. I am joined by my lately esteemed colleague, Neal Pollack. Neal, welcome to the show.
Yeah, hey, how's it going? Sorry, my dog wanted to be on the show this week, so
And what's your dog's name?
this is Visenya. She's of House Targaryen.
Okay. All right. Got it. We want to welcome today's guest, and he is a gentleman who runs a podcast of his own with our first guest, Chip Chantry. But this is the much more amusing and handsome of the two. Jeff Lyons, welcome to the show.
thank you very much, Johnny. Thank you, Neil. Yeah, I pretty
Sure.
much carry the podcast. Chip basically 2 minutes to airtime pops on, does his little jokes, and he's gone. But I'm the nuts and bolts guy. You know what I'm saying, Johnny?
Right. You're the reason we keep tuning back in.
Exactly.
So Jeff, tell us a little bit about yourself.
So anything with trivia involved, I'm your guy. Like whether, you need someone who knows a lot and knows very little to make you guys feel smarter. But
Hmm.
I'm currently in the great city of Philadelphia, Johnny, you know all too well. You are probably one of Neil, I don't even know if you know this, but Johnny literally is the crown prince of trivia in the Philadelphia
Yeah,
area.
I got my start doing trivia at Quizzo when I lived in Philly briefly.
Okay.
And
Johnny's up
when it
there
was,
with He's up there with like Gervais from Survivor 2.
Yeah,
Like
right.
that's
Yeah,
his
yeah,
esteem in Philly.
yeah,
you
yeah. I
mean
mean, we're
you,
talking A-listers,
you mean
A-listers.
Jervis?
Is that
Jervis.
his name? Gervais?
Yes, Jervis, not Gervais.
And
Well,
Jervis.
so, funny
apo-
enough, when like, obviously Survivor blew up that first season, Jervis was on it, and he was trying to figure out, what's he gonna do back in Philly. He actually hosted at Finn McCool's. He hosted a reality TV quizzo.
oh my
Mm.
goodness.
Yeah, this is like 2004. He was doing reality. It lasted like a month, and then I think it just kind of lost steam. But yeah,
Yeah,
came back after Survivor, and Quizzo was his move. We should
Nice.
have
yeah.
been business partners. I just wasn't savvy back then.
No, but you found a better one here.
Yeah. Yes, and I'm also not savvy now, and that's why I'm with Neal Pollack, the greatest American writer, living writer. There are
Living.
numerous better writers that are dead, but among the living,
Uh,
Neal is
I,
right
I,
up
You
there.
look, Neil, you look very alive to me.
oh,
Very alive.
I am alive. My brain is not mush.
Okay. I love it.
Doesn't mean I'm gonna win because it usually doesn't. But the fact that your brain is mush and you appear to be drinking malt liquor um, gives
You
me
can't
some
prove
hope.
that.
I can't prove it, but I could infer it.
Infer it. That should be the hook for the show, Neal. We should
No.
force the guests to drink malt liquor.
Oh, malt liquor only.
Yes. Yes, you have to come on the show with a Colt 45.
Or
Love it.
And then we work backwards, and then we get that Colt 45 sponsorship. And
I see what
then
you're-
we get all the ladies.
whatever. I I've got all the ladies I need, Johnny.
Right. Right. Yeah.
I have a
guess we
beautiful
can-
lady. I have a beautiful lady right here in my lap.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess we can leave them for Billy D.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's look at our topics for today's
Oh,
game.
yeah.
So I am going to spin this screen around, and Jeff, just prepare to be in awe.
I love being
Um,
dazzled.
Well, I got some good news for you then.
Oh my
Here we
goodness.
go.
Oh, wow.
Whoa, this is amazing.
hmm All right. So our topics are junk.
Oh, I love
as-
it.
Yeah, as Jeff, once again, co-host of Junk Miles podcast. Songs about running.
Love it.
What the F? And general trivia.
I see every movie that I can in the theaters. I don't know why. I'm not like the last movie goer, but I saw a movie called Pressure over the weekend, and this is a movie that is about the role of weathermen in helping us win D-Day. Terrible, terrible film.
Oh,
Terrible film, but it contains an all-time turkey of a performance. As who do you think would be the worst possible actor to play General Dwight David Eisenhower?
Hmm.
uh,
The answer is Brendan Fraser.
Hmm.
oh man. Yes, yes, that
Unbe-
checks out.
Unbelievable turkey of a performance, all timer.
Yeah, I mean it's funny because I liked him as Eisenhower in The Mummy.
Yeah, the mom.
All right, so Jeff, I am going to have you select, and these are all so the questions are worth one, two, three, and five.
Oh, okay.
And there are two big buck ducks hidden on the board. The
That
big buck
sucks.
duck, you can bet up to however many points you have. If you don't have many points, you can bet up to 10. So what do you want? What do you want to go with, Jeff, to kick us off?
I'll start with songs about running for one, please, Johnny.
Songs about running for one. Run to You, 1984.
Is that everyone's favorite Canadian Bryan Adams?
That is Bryan Adams. Correct. All right. So you take a 1-0 lead, as you will see with our elaborate scoreboard at the
Oh, I
bottom.
love the scoreboard.
Oh, man.
Scoreboard.
It's a nice scoreboard.
I'm gonna go over to what the F for three.
What the F for 3? What beer brand dates back to 1240 AD? What beer brand dates back to 1240 AD?
Is it Hefeweizen?
That is incorrect. Jeff, you can take the lead, or you can try to steal this one away from Neal.
Wow, what beer brand? Gotta think European, right? Duval.
No, it is Leffe.
Oh, I was close. I had a Belgian. Belgian,
Mm-hmm.
very
Yeah,
close.
but
Never-
not. Yeah, yeah.
Having never
Duval
heard,
was-
having never heard of Leffe beer, I don't think I would have gotten that right. So
Yeah.
Oh wow! All right. Well, no harm, no foul. Board goes back to Jeff.
Let's just go songs about running for two, please.
Runaway Train, 1993.
1993, Runaway Train. I'm gonna say that's Dave Perner and Dan Murphy from Soul Asylum.
That is indeed Soul Asylum. Jeff takes a 3-0 lead. All
what the
right,
F
Neal.
what the F for five?
What the F for 5? LL Cool J's second album was titled Bad, with BAD being an acronym for what?
Mhm.
LL Cool J's second album was titled Bad, with BAD being an acronym for what?
I don't even I have no answer for this, Johnny. None.
All right, Jeff, you got any ideas?
I think his first album, Johnny Walk Like a Panther or something like that.
That one was later.
Okay. So I was just trying to think of as part of the BAD. Big ass dumper. Big ass dumper. He's got a very large derriere.
I don't think that's right. I'm going to guess that.
Neal, let me see. Let's let Johnny give the answer. It could be.
Right. No, it's always worth a guess. That's what I like, Neal. You just kind of
Yeah.
let that go. And Jeff was willing to give a terrible guess when the answer was bigger and deafer. So hopefully
yeah.
the theme of this round is starting to kick in.
Yep,
I
I like it.
understand. I understand the theme.
I'm just getting the theme right now.
He did have a great. What did you say? What did you say? Big ass dumper? Is that what you said, Jeff? No, he did have a great song called Big Old Butt. Jeff, back to you.
We'll go songs about running for three, please, Johnny.
Let's see a strategy. Okay.
Songs about running for 3. Run to the Hills, 1982.
Run to the Hills, 1982. That'd be Iron Maiden, Johnny.
That would indeed be Iron Maiden. And you take a 6-0 advantage.
Let's go to junk for 5.
Neal, I got some good news. You are right back in the ball game. Big buck duck for
Oh my
question
God.
number 5.
Damn.
Now you can bet up to 10 points on this question, but if you get it
And then
wrong, Jeff can steal.
For a 10, right? For the amount of
Yes. Yep.
All right. Well, I'm gonna bet 10.
Wow. All right.
I like that, Neil.
Yeah, he's going big. All right. Popular in the 1980s. What was Sylvester Ritter better known as? Once again, our topic, junk. Popular in the 1980s. What was Sylvester Ritter better known as? And if Neal cannot get this answer, it will go over to Jeff with an opportunity to take 10 points.
The Marlboro Man.
That is incorrect. Jeff, do you know what Sylvester Ritter was better known as?
It's just a guess, Johnny.
Mm-hmm.
Is he the junkyard dog?
He is the junkyard dog, the JYD, as it were.
So I'm losing 16-0 at the moment.
Correct. So this one is, already looking real bad.
I'm the trivia
That's
expert
right.
here.
That's
Neil,
right.
Neil,
Yep.
Neil, don't you worry your pretty head, Neil. I lose steam very quickly. Very quickly.
JYD had a song on the WWF album that you may remember. Do you remember that song, Jeff?
No, but I'm sure if I heard it, I'd feel like that's probably his best song.
I would like to request something that I know the answer to.
Right. The song was "Grab Them Cakes."
What are we gonna do?
All right, Jeff, we are back to you, sir.
I want to run out the category on songs about running.
4-5. Runaway, 1961.
Ooh. Is it Del Shannon?
It is Del Shannon.
I knew that
And
one.
this one.
All right, general for 5.
General for 5. True to its Gothic styles, the walls of the Notre Dame de Paris Cathedral are supported by what architectural features?
Flying buttresses.
Flying buttresses. There we go. Now he's on the board. Nice. And again, having nothing to do with the derriere, but
There's a butt
did
there,
work its
though.
way. Yeah.
There's a
it's
butt.
weird.
There's a
Yeah.
butt.
It's weird.
Yeah.
I'll do junk for 3.
What king of the junk bond spent nearly 2 years in prison for securities fraud?
That Milken?
That is Michael Milken. Correct.
This is Jeopardy rules. You just need the last name, correct?
Right. So
Okay.
we'll take a short break so that Jeff can drink some more of his Colt 45 and hopefully give Neal a shot at getting back in the ball game. Now, Jeff, I want to talk to you a little bit about we have a topic, songs about running, and you are quite a runner, long distance, are you not?
Yeah, I do very long distances, Johnny. I'd say I do. It's called ultra running, where I go basically train and run races from about like anywhere between 30 and 62 miles, and I'm training to do a 100-mile race within the next 6 months or so. So that's the goal. But the thing is, when you're my age, sometimes things break down in the middle of training, so sometimes you have to put it off. But so far, so good. I just like being outside in the middle of woods, away from literally every screen. I'm a computer guy for work, so the second I'm done, I like to just go and run and just
run for 100 miles.
Run,
Yeah.
well, as Iron Maiden might say, run for the hills.
Yeah, 100%. No, it's basically if you need any sort of like stress decompressor, you got some anxiety, anything like that, it's just very good to get away from it all. So like my kids are old enough on the weekends where I can just go out for like many hour runs all over the great state of Pennsylvania. So yeah, it's fun.
I mean, you're talking about doing 100-mile run. Obviously, you're having some sort of psychological breakdown. I mean,
100%.
Nobody's sane. Yeah, nobody's sane would even consider that distance of run. So what do you think's wrong? What do you think's wrong with you mentally, Jeff?
What are you running from?
I hear that a lot. What are you running from? Yeah, I mean, I just like, like anything where you start doing something and you enjoy it and you're just like, I did marathons for like 20 years. I'm like, these are fun. And then I'm like, let's just see if I could do 5 miles more. And that's your entree into ultras. The first, like a ultra distance is like anything longer than 26. So I started doing 50Ks, which are 31. And basically they're all on trails. So you're going up and down hills, you're climbing mountains. You're like, some of the races you go up like between 5,000 and 10,000 feet of climbing. Uh, I
Right?
don't know.
You have to eat, you have to eat during these, right? You need to stay energized.
Neal, that's actually the one thing that people are kind of amazed at is, you need fuel to keep going. So every half hour, you need to put something in your body. You start eating like gels and drinking like electrolytes, but about an hour or two in, your body starts rejecting that. So at aid stations, every 5 to 6 miles, it's just junk food. It's grilled cheese, it's potatoes, it's peanut butter and jelly, it's candy. The gummy bears are the biggest food for ultra runners while they're running. I don't eat that, but I eat everything else. And you're like, Coke is the number one like lifesaver of professional trail runners, professional mountain athletes.
Coca-Cola, not cocaine.
Well, it depends. Coca-Cola
Right.
is the number one. I think maybe at mile 90, if you're really struggling,
Yeah.
the other
You,
version.
you'll
But
do a
yeah,
bump. You'll do a bump. Yeah.
you really do need, and the thing is, like, you could be trained up for your race, you could be physically fit, cardio, everything like that. If you have a GI issue, that could just ruin your day and you're done. So you could be at
I
like
mean, that's the case for me, and I don't run.
the longest I've ever run, like at one time, was 63 miles. And that was the end of the race. It took me like,
How far is it from Philly to Baltimore? Is that like running from Philly to Baltimore,
yeah, I
pretty
think
much?
that's probably about right. Yeah.
I'd like to see a 100-mile run from Philly to Baltimore. Like what possible? They just shut down the highway.
Just get mugged like 2 miles in.
Right.
Yeah,
On either side.
every
Yeah.
2 miles. Every 2 miles.
Yeah.
Neal, what's the farthest you've ever run?
I ran cross country in high school, so 8 miles, 8, 9 miles, something like that.
Johnny,
But
you
in this
Uh,
century, I don't think I've run once. I
in
and
this
that was just
century.
and that was just to the bathroom.
I do 20 minutes on a slight incline treadmill every day.
That's great.
I mean,
Uh,
my goal is to make it to the finish line of life. That's
mhm.
all I care. I do yoga every day. That's why I'm so beautiful.
Yeah, the furthest I've gone's half marathon.
There you go.
I got up to
That's
13. My foot was throbbing for the next 4 months. I was like, all right, I think that's as far as I'm going. So yes, I want to do Broad Street again. I think I'd like to do it at least one more time.
It's so fun.
That's been a highlight of life.
It's
Was
a
doing
party,
Broad Street.
man. It's so
Yeah,
fun.
yeah, it's really cool. All right, well, let's get back to the ball game.
how am I gonna pull myself out of this one? That's the biggest
Well,
deficit I've ever faced, and he hasn't missed a single question yet.
well, you got to remember on the Wheel of Terrific at the end there is a
I
ten
know.
thousand point question. So
I know, I know. Anyway, I'm gonna
so
go with. I don't even have a lot of I don't even have a lot of points left on the board to get. I'm gonna go for general for three. Yeah.
Neal, there is hope. There is just a little bit of hope left, and that is the second big buck duck, which allows you to go up to 10 points on this one, which you
Yeah.
probably should do.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
All right, going for 10. Here we go. The Dodgers and Phillies were both founded in the same
Oh my
year.
God.
What decade was it?
Now they weren't called the Dodgers. Always
Right,
called the Dodgers.
right. They were like the Brooklyn
The
Robins.
Robins, the Brooklyn
Yeah.
Robins. The 1880s.
1880s. Neal's back in the ball game.
Lifelong Dodger fan. Yo.
Jeff, what do you want to do here? Both big buck ducks are off the board.
Yeah, I'll do what the F for two, please.
In the multiplication
Ugh.
problem, 4x times 3 equals 36. X is the variable, while 4 is the what?
Coefficient.
Coefficient is correct.
Yeah.
Nice one. Very rare math question.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
General for two. General for two, Johnny.
All right. General for two. What company started as a sheet metal store in Chicago in 1893, but is now best known for making grills? This would be actual grills, not the grills that you put in your mouth.
I understand.
hmm
Um,
we'll have a whole round on those companies next week.
hmm. Kingsford.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Incorrect.
Hmm.
Jeff.
I don't know much about. I'm not a grill guy. Like charbroil,
Char
It
Char
is
Char Char
char
Char
char
Binks.
now.
branks.
Char Char Binks, yeah.
Now, if I gave you, nobody's going to get it, but if I gave you the hint that it's also the last name of a famous bowler, would that
Weber?
Oh,
help?
Weber.
It is Weber.
Yeah,
I
that,
was
that
gonna.
hint probably should have been in the question, Johnny.
Oh,
Yeah,
come on. I don't even know whose turn it is.
that's mine.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, I'll go.
Okay.
What the F for one, please.
What the F for one? What is a traditional Arab headdress called?
Oh, traditional Arab headdress called a cafe with a K.
No, Neil, I'm going to give you the chance to steal the point here.
I'm just trying to understand if your no meant close. I don't think so.
It was a
'Cause I think
struggled no. Yes.
Kafaya then.
That is correct. Kafaya. Junk for two.
Junk. Yeah.
What rap group asked the question, what are you going to do with all that junk? All that junk inside your trunk?
Yeah, you know my weak spots here. Run DMC.
Rap. That is incorrect. Jeff, do you want to take a shot?
This is not my purview. Normally, the Digital Underground, maybe they're fun.
Oh no, they are fun. This is a group that is I do not like as much as Digital Underground, and really the worst song about the butt ever.
Oh,
That
doing the
is
butt.
no, I like
Oh,
that
okay.
one.
Yeah,
No,
Black
this is
Eyed
the Black Eyed
Peas.
Peas.
I don't. They're not.
My humps, my lovely lady
Oh,
humps.
I just don't even
Wow.
really consider them a rap group, but
More of a
Yeah,
hip hop R&B group.
this is the worst song about the butt ever recorded.
I,
Right.
I, I
When you have a topic that great, it's really hard to make a bad song about it, but they
what
somehow
about
found a way.
what about
Right.
What about Eddie Murphy's Boogie in the Butt though? That's pretty bad.
No, that's better than my humps. I like
All right.
boogie in your butt.
Mhm.
I mean, stick a tree in your butt, stick a bumblebee in your butt. I mean, when I
Yeah,
was
yeah,
nine,
yeah. You're right. You're right. You're
when
right.
I was nine, that was the funniest thing I'd ever heard in my life.
Yeah.
Yeah, there.
All right, Jeff,
I
you're
will.
taking junk
Yes.
for one. Running from 1972 to 1977, what will forever be the greatest TV show ever about a junk dealer?
I would say it's got to be Sanford and Son.
That is Sanford and Son. Correct. And so Jeff is going to close out the board with a
Wait,
27.
there's one more question.
There
There's
is?
general knowledge for one. Yeah, general knowledge for one.
There sure
That's
is.
it. Yeah.
This is. I can't
Good
believe
job,
we
Tony.
don't have. I can't believe we don't have more listeners, Neil. I feel like we're putting so much time into making this thing professional.
You're gonna after this episode drops, guys.
That's true. Right.
You're gonna
No,
say
that's true.
with all this butt talk, we're gonna get a lot of.
Yeah. Well, that's why I had so many butt questions. I want to
What a
sex this thing up a bit.
what a championship performance by me, huh?
Yeah. All right. Who has won two worst actress Razzies despite being a male?
Oh no.
Oh, that's great. That's a great question.
This is good. This is good trivia here.
With Jared Leto?
That is incorrect. Jeff for the steal.
Trying to think who's famous for playing a female.
Oh, I know the answer. Jesus Christ.
Not Robin Williams. That's the
Not Robin Williams, Neil.
It's Tyler Perry.
It is Tyler Perry.
Oh, good one, Neil.
Yeah, except that I don't get credit for it. 'Cause it was my second answer.
Yeah, but Neal, I give you credit.
All right, here we go again.
Oh, no.
Boy. Oh, it's going to be close.
No, it's a 30.
Going to be close. Oh, wow.
30
Holy
pointer.
cow. Oh, this game. That's what the fans love, Jeff, is that this game can turn on a dime.
Please don't ask another question about a rap group.
Here's how it's going to work. I'm going to ask you a question. I'm going to give you like 20 seconds to write down an answer. And then you are going to, it's going to be worth 30 points for each of you. And then we are going to determine a winner. So here is their Wheel of Terrific question. Tiger Woods made his first TV appearance at age 2 on the Mike Douglas Show. In it, he putted against what comedian? All right, so while the fellas are working on their answers, I want to remind everybody to please like, subscribe, follow the podcast. If you're on Spotify, be sure to give us a 5-star review. If you're on YouTube, give us a thumbs up. If you're on Apple Podcasts, do whatever they do there. Whatever it takes, folks. This is a team effort, and although you stopped listening 20 minutes ago, we still appreciate you just for tuning in for the opening.
How old is Tiger Woods? He's in his 50s.
Yeah, he's about 50.
Yeah, right. All right, so we're going to bring it down to this. And Neal, since you are trailing yet again, I will let you show us your answer first. Who do you think he played golf with on the Mike Douglas Show?
I thought about the year, and then I thought about comedians from that era who played golf, and from any era who played golf, and I came up with Bob Hope.
Bob Hope. All right, Jeff, let's see what you got there.
Now, Johnny, I know nothing about golf. Not only do I know nothing about golf, I hate the sport just in general.
Same.
Yeah. Oh,
I don't see. What does that say?
Bob Hope. Oh, man. All right. The correct answer, folks. Bob Hope.
Oh, no!
Yes. So, Jeff, even with his well-known hatred of all things golf.
everyone knows how much I hate,
Right.
Because wasn't Bob's thing, Neal, like was he the guy who would just do the little golf swing?
Yeah.
Well, Johnny Carson golf too, but Johnny Carson's not going to be a guest on someone else's talk show.
Not a show much below his.
I don't get it. I'm a 3-time Jeopardy champion. My team just won the Jeopardy Bar Trivia League, the first ever Jeopardy Bar Trivia League.
I know. I read about it.
I'm just saying,
yeah.
And yet this guy's a total choker on TV.
I can't win on my own show.
We're going to have to do like that 21 game show back in the 50s. I'm going to have to start sliding you the questions just so people, because you're the handsome face of the program. You're like Charles Van Doren.
I am like Charles. I'm an handsome English professor at Columbia University. Anyway, good game, Jeffrey. Well played. I don't mean to whine.
Thank you, Neal.
Personally, well done.
Yeah, nothing personally. Whines every week.
We'll bring you back for All-Star Week.
We're at the end of the season. We're doing Battle of the Assholes.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
But how does that work though?
Well, we haven't decided that yet, Neal. But we're doing it. That's all we know. That's all we need to know.
Neal, there's no shortage of assholes.
Well, I know that, but
not in my friend group.